yeah, your initial response to the book.
It's the quality of the prose, the English language has been used brilliantly. So that's one important thing worth mentioning. The second thing is very informative. I mean, things about the subculture in Brazil, or what happens in the hospital system in Denmark, or the nuances of the political situation in Pakistan with Bhutto who was about to be executed, and then how you dealt with other colleagues in different services. There's a lot of information in there that most people don't know much about. I mean, I didn't know much about a lot of these things when I read the book. So it's informative, it's an easy page turner. I started reading the book today, I'm on page 170. I read the early manuscripts when she was writing it, but so it's a page turner, written really well. Yeah. And you mentioned one thing, that meeting the world's elites. I don't see it as that, because we're a middle class family, and you don't come away with riches from a government job, right? So it was a lot of learning and travel, but it wasn't like some high society stuff, even though aspects of the job lent itself to that.
Yes.
So yeah.
True. It's a kind of best of the both worlds, and
Yeah.
access to everyone in the world, and yet kind of, I imagine, a humble sort of upbringing.
Yeah.
So you were mentioning just now about your background and sort of VC funding and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, with all of you being so deeply entrenched in this socio-political scene of the country, where do you fit in? Do you feel left out of dinner table conversations?
No, I've had my own little journey. Yeah, but more on the business side. Though my interests are also academic. I mean, even though I didn't study history, I read a lot about various. I edit Wikipedia articles. I study history just personally. So it's not a subject I took, but the intellectual sort of curiosities are similar to the rest of the family.
Right. So that's the commonality there.
Yeah.
I was also thinking, reading a memoir or any kind of autobiographical work is kind of a surreal experience, because you're used to looking at a person as a character in your life story, and suddenly now you're having to look at them as the protagonist of their own story, looking at all of these shared memories through their perspective. What was that experience like for you?
That was why I was able to get through 170 pages like in a couple of hours, because I guess if you're a part of the story, it's exciting in a sort of, yeah.
But did it also cast your past in a different light? Did it help you understand your mother in a different way?
I would say yes.
Any newfound insights about her?
I mean, it's been a long journey for her, so you appreciate that,
Especially because the journey in the book starts before you're born.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. I think we have enough for a good video to get.
Sure.
You must speak to Arundhati as well, my wife. She is my mother's best friend.
Oh, great.
And so you must, and she would have.
So you have a lot of contenders.
She would have
then.
she would, believe me, have more profound insights on my mother than both of us.
I will catch up with her.
Yeah, you must do that. Yeah. In fact, why don't you ask her now before it starts? She's just outside.